We've had a lot of big news over the last 3 or 4 weeks, but do you guys dial it back at all this week?
Well, we still have interesting things to read about. One of the things is that there have been a number of trash cleanups around the city, largely put together by city councilors and by some community groups. So we look at what's been happening, where they've been cleaning up, and what some of the future dates are and locations. With the snow gone,
jeez,
a lot shows up that maybe was covered over before too. So.
It really, April is, it's Poop Awareness Month if you have a pet, right? That's just, it's so easy to let the dog out, and then you let the dog out and the cumulative action that you see. And then, just from human beings, right? For example, I was, say, riding or walking down the street, and you see everything that was just discarded into a snow pile from back in December.
Exactly.
It's wild how we live.
Exactly.
Makes you worry about humanity sometimes.
I know. I think people feel like it's something they can just toss in a snowbank and not worry about later.
Everybody else's secrets right there in the snowbank that eventually melts.
Yeah, exactly.
What else is going on this week?
Well, it's April, and we have Earth Day coming up. We have the Out in the Woods column that Kevin McKeon writes fairly regularly for us. And this week he's talking about Earth Day. And the first Earth Day was April 22nd, 1970, which I remember. I was around for that. But a lot of people, younger folks weren't. And they might not realize how important that environmental movement was. Because of that, we have a Clean Air Act, a Clean Water Act, the EPA. None of those things existed before the movement.
When we would have, if that movement hadn't happened and it was a easterly wind, we would still smell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Remember what would happen here in Sanford? Like, we wake up, you're like, the wind's blowing in from the ocean today. And you would smell all the things that happened out in Westbrook at the old paper plant.
It's true. All over the country, things like that would happen. And even worse with...
No one's talked about acid rain for 40 years.
Right. Yeah. Right. So this article is really interesting. It talks about how the movement began. How it led to the environmental protections that are in place. That all started in the 70s. And the fact that the battle is not yet over because of, ongoing climate change and other environmental issues. It's an interesting read.
I'm looking forward to it.
Great.
So that's coming up in the Sanford Springvale News. Couple different ways that you can get this. It's available all over the place on Friday, over 55, 60 locations throughout Sanford Springvale. But if you're someone who just wants to get the news through your inbox, there's a way for you to get that on Saturday. Can you address that out a little bit?
Yeah, right at sanfordspringvalenews.com. All you have to do is sign up. There's a little button there that you can sign up for, put your email in, and you'll receive it, and any other promotions that we have go out, but largely the newspaper will be delivered Saturday morning.
Sounds good. Carolyn, thanks for joining the show this morning. We're back to the Music Faster after these. It is Your County's Morning Show.